Good morning, eve or night, whatever time you're watching at. My name's Sanaface, and we're back on track. And my internet is shit by the looks of it because the music keeps pausing. I'm gonna have to download it eventually. I'm gonna have to do the YouTube MP3 thing and just download it. Just download the music and have it play every so often. There it is. So, hello. Hi. It's been a while. And there's a reason for that. I was during college finals. I'm gonna lower the music for me. You guys hear it the same, but I'm gonna lower the music for me. So, I was in finals in college, and it was something, alright. There was a lot I wasn't ready for, but I passed all of my exams, most of them with flying colors. Keyword in most of them. So, there was this one class I didn't particularly like, right? I talked about this before, because this class required a software that destroyed my only laptop. My computer was utterly broken because of that software. I had to pass it through so many people for them to fix it. They said my computer had some factory defect that caused it to clash with that program and made chaos whatsoever. So, as one would think, I did not download it again on my computer, right? That seems fairly obvious. Sorry, I got a little hiccup. And god damn it with the music. No, you know what? I'm gonna look for one of my songs. Hold on. I have some songs downloaded that are just chill music because that's just not working. Where? You were nice. You were nice, I'm pretty sure. Yes. I know. Just give me a second. Let this. It's copyright free, so it's fine. I'm not even worried. Just let it load. There we go. There's 4 minutes for me to talk. So. So I had the class, I had the software, and of course I didn't download it again. The homeworks were in Teams, so the works that were mostly theory or mathematical equations I would do, while my partners would do any homework that had to do with software, right? But we get to the exam, and for some reason, we must take the exam and use the software. And we went, what the fuck? Because I wasn't the only one that can't use the software, right? I was not the only person that couldn't use it. There were some Mac users who they couldn't download it as well. Some other users whose computer just couldn't handle it. So it was not just a me problem. And we asked the teacher, hey, what are we supposed to do in the exam? Because we need the program and we cannot have it. And he just said, oh, just get another laptop that can do it. Like it was nothing. Like, dude, not everyone can just buy a fucking laptop for an exam or even borrow it for someone at the time because it was in the afternoon, right? It was late at night exam. People have work to do at homes. They have their own shit to do in their own computers. There's a big chance that the computer you can borrow may not even be able to handle the program, so it was unfair, right? At least I consider it pretty unfair. But that's besides the point. So what we did was cheat right in front of his face. I mean it. What we did, since the exams were in our personal laptops, not the school's computers like he said he was gonna ask so we could use the fucking software, were in our computers, right? So we opened WhatsApp Web in a different tab and used the main tabs, right? For example, 2 Google tabs differently. Two Google windows. One with the web and with a Word document with all the topics on it, and another Google window that had the exam on it, right? So we could just switch if the teacher came close by, and he wouldn't notice the difference. And that's exactly what we did. Like, we help each other in the group chat, right? The classroom group chat. We were just sending the answers we had and comparing and see what we could do. Because we had no other choice, we literally couldn't do anything else. And that got me a little bit mad, but hey, I passed that exam with a 75 out of 100. So, bingo bongo, I guess. I passed, I survived, it was nice. It was really nice, actually, after, finishing the exam and getting out and being like, fuck, yes, that's a pass, I'm leaving. The other exams weren't too bothersome. But yeah, that's it. Oh, and about the title. As you can see in the title, it's named Stories a job in the finale of Pokemon Violet. We're gonna get to that. But I got a job! Well, sort of. I'm not gonna mention the company as of now, because while chances are low, they could run into this and have a bad idea about me or something like. So I'm going to just avoid that. I'm not gonna mention who they are, who I'm working for in the future. But I'm entering that part of college where you need to apply to certain internships, where they fucking pay you with experience, which I call bullshit upon. You're doing a job that they would pay someone else to do if they couldn't do it, so it bothers me that some of my friends are not gonna get paid. I will. I found an internship that they will pay me for. It's not a lot of pay, and it doesn't go directly to me, it goes directly to my college, but that money goes to pay my funds. I don't know the exact word in English, I forgot about it, but it goes to pay a part of my college, right? It's like a support for that, and I'm very thankful for it because it's expensive college, it's private, so that's helpful, very much so. How's the song going? Okay, it's fine. And it was my first job interview actually ever, and I was really stressed out, really nervous, because I've never done one before. I didn't know what they were going to ask me, how it was gonna go, how I was going to react, if the person interviewing me was going to be kind or friendly or whatever. So I was a bit overwhelmed, right? Makes sense. I was a little bit overwhelmed with that whole situation because I never had a job interview before. So I went, and when I arrived, all my fear and stress faded away when I realized the guy interviewing me was more nervous than I was. I don't know, something about that just made me feel a lot safer in a way. Made me see that despite him having experience in a secure job here, he was still nervous to do something because probably he had never done it before either. And that was helpful, right? That was relaxing in a way, that was a breath of fresh air, I guess. So I think he never did an interview before because for beginners, he did not have my curriculum at hand. He printed it right when I arrived. I noticed that. I'm not dumb. I noticed that he just printed it out in that moment. When we walked inside, there was this table, right? 3 chairs on one side, 3 chairs on the others. And he said, you can sit anywhere you want. So I sit to the next chair I have, right? I sit in the first chair to the left side, near the door, right? I sit first, and then he sits on the opposite side of me, right? Not in front of me, on the opposite side, as far away from me as possible. And I know that sounds dumb, right? But that says a lot about that person, because they were not confident enough to sit face to face with me. Right? When you're in a job interview, or at least that's my idea of it, you sit in front of your interviewer or interviewee, depending on who sits down first. This person chose to be on the opposite side of that spectrum. He chose to be across me rather than in front of me because he was as nervous as I was. And that says a lot about him, right? That says a lot about him, as simple as it sounds, because it showed a lack of confidence in what he was doing. But despite that, he was also not prepared because he said, I'm gonna give you a little review of the company, but the mistakes he had were that he was not prepared. He did not prepare a pitch talk. He said, we are a company that does this and that, and because this is a lot of importance, and it was very, I wouldn't say, no, it's not a slow talk. It's more of not being planned and how you stay doubtful of what to say next. Again, that says a lot. He was not prepared for their interview. He thought maybe it was easier than that, and that's why he did not make up previews, a speech or whatever. But it helped me calm down because I realized maybe this guy is just as new as I am to this world. And that helped me a lot, more than I would imagine. But overall, I think I blew them away with my interview because as soon as I finished, this guy said to me, do you want me to present you to a team? Right, the little team they have working on in those offices. He said, do you want to meet them already? And I was like, okay, sure. I'm not gonna say names because I barely know them, right? I don't think it's in my place to mention names. I didn't say any names, but They introduced me. They said, that guy over there went to your college. He also did his internship here in his state. Maybe you could be like that one day. And I was, huh, interesting. Because if he has that same experience I'm about to have, then I can answer all of my doubts with little to no problem in the future. But that's beyond the point. He practically told me we were done with the interview. He introduced me to the team, and I was heading out. And he said, if you want the job, it's yours. You can have it. I'm gonna send you what papers you need to deliver me, right? What documents you need to deliver me, and we'll see what follows next. And I don't know. I'm pretty happy. It's weird, right? Because this is a new experience, like nothing I've ever seen before. But at the same time, it's something I really liked. It was new, it was overwhelming, at the same time it was exciting. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. Let me stop the music for a little bit. I also, since I'm out of college for now, for vacations, before I start internships and all, I want to talk about something I did for a class. I've been wanting to share with you guys for a while, because I'm really proud of that little writing I did. So for a class about presentations, we were asked to do a small story, right? A small story about whatever genre we wanted. We could have been romance, comedy, horror, fantasy, all things alike. So I normally have writing as a hobby, right? I do that as a hobby. I enjoy it. I find world building fun, creating of characters, interaction among them, so on and so forth. I believe that is really fun to do, and I do it in my free time because, again, I enjoy it. So when I read that the assignment is to make a story of anything we fucking want, I told my team, let me cook. I told them, shut up, give me half an hour, I'm gonna get that story done for you. Right? Because the homework was in teams. And they were like struggling, like, what are we gonna do? Do we do romance? Do we do horror? Which are the most easier to adapt topics, because romance is very idealized. Horror, it's a lot of patterns, right? It's always something bloody or a scary setting, like an abandoned woods or an abandoned place or whatever, right? So they were struggling with what to do, and I had the work document open. And I closed my eyes, took a deep breath, and let creativity flow. And I wanted to read the small story I made for you guys, okay? Because I'm very proud of it. It's not perfect, not at all. It has a lot of things it could improve, absolutely. But for something I did in half an hour, like, because we were on a timer, right? For something I did in half an hour, I liked it a lot. And maybe, who knows, one day I'll work further into this. But to do that, I think we need some ambience. Wouldn't you guys agree? We need some spooky ambience. So let me get that music going, and we'll see. I'm scared about an ad playing. I don't want an ad to play. I don't have money for you to premium. I'm going to do an internship. Do you guys hear it? I'm gonna up the music a bit so you hear it. Okay, I'm gonna read the story and then we're gonna start playing Pokemon, alright? Don't worry. The title of this story is Cinema of Horrors. Okay? It's a bit loud. Hold on. There. Cinema of Horrors. Your eyes feel heavy, and despite that, you do your best effort to force them open. You find yourself in a strange place. A movie theater you recognize, but not one you ever been to. You have no idea how you got here. Your first instinct is to find a way to get out of this strange place. However, a soothing voice sounds from the speakers around the cinema. Welcome. Please proceed to your designated room. If you've forgotten where it is, please check your ticket. Despite the calm voice, you feel uneasy. Something about this place isn't right. You can't shake the feeling that someone or something is watching you. With no other choice, you search in your pockets for the ticket and head towards the room mentioned before. Don't forget to pass by the candy bar for any treat you might like, says the voice from the speakers. Immediately, you're flooded with the smell of freshly made popcorn, and you're tempted to grab a bag. However, you stop dead in your tracks when you hear a new voice, a whisper, right beside your ear. Don't let them deceive you. Find the way out. You look around for the source of the new voice, only to find out you're still alone in this weird cinema. You aren't sure why, but you decide to listen to the unknown whisper and continue your way. The cinema seems to become darker due to your choice. You continue walking through the long hallway, and the whisper makes itself known again. It's not safe here. Get out. Once again, you're unable to find the source. For some reason, this worried whisper feels more trustworthy than the calm voice of the speakers. Finally, you enter the room marked in your ticket. Like the rest of the cinema, it's completely empty. Please take a seat. The movie will begin shortly, says the voice through the speakers, making itself known once more. You sit down in the dark, empty room, still wondering where you are and how you got here. Suddenly, you begin to hear static all around you, trying to drown the warning whisper. Get up, get out, get up, get out, it said over and over again, hoping you can hear its warning before it's too late. The screen in front of you lights up, showing a countdown before the movie begins. Every second that passes, you feel more uneasy, and before the screen reaches 0, you decide to get up. Immediately, the numbers on the screen begin to glitch, until once again, you're surrounded by darkness. The movie theater that once looked colorful and lively has become dark and filled with cobwebs, almost like it's a place in ruins. The screen lights up once more. You see a person who you can't recognize, with gray skin and fully black eyes. The person seems to smile. Thanks for listening to me, the voice says. You immediately know this is the person who has been whispering to you. Your time is running out. Wake up before you forget how to. After hearing that, you immediately wake up, sitting up in your bed trying to catch your breath, cold sweat running down your forehead, confused about the strange dream you just had. You move, deciding to get up to turn on the light. When you do so, you can hear a crunching sound, similar to how dry leaves sound when you step on them. Curiosity makes you look for the source, and there in your bed, you find a movie ticket you never bought. A movie ticket that should not exist. A ticket that could only exist in your dreams. You stay frozen, staring at the ticket, wondering if what you just experienced was truly just a bad dream. Alright, that's enough of this spooky music. So yeah, I wrote that, and I'm very proud of it, and I like it very, very much. And like I said, can it be improved? Absolutely. Can it be built more upon? Yes, of course. But for such a little time I had to do that, I think I did a pretty good job. And one of my friends even asked me if that was a dream I had, because it felt real enough for a nightmare, right? It felt confusing and strange in a way nightmares or dreams normally are. But that's beyond the point. We're done with that, we're done with stories, we're done with updates on my life. Now, what really matters to us. Oh, come on. Last time we beat the Elite Four, and right now, we have to beat Nemona to access the end of the game. The Area Zero fight. Nemona! Hello, darling. I'm ready for a fight. I need to up the music, sorry. Any second now. Ah, there you are, Roundface. You ready for a battle between champions? Cause all these folks here seem ready to watch. Word got around, I guess. And out of every single person gathered here, I'm the most excited by a mile. The stage is set. It's my all-out power versus your strength in full fruition. Let's see who comes out on top. Give me a banger, come on. You're challenged by Champion Nimona. Lycanroc. Ooh, buddy, you're so dead. Finally, the thing I've waited all this time for. Time to begin the greatest battle of all. Yeah, about that. That's sad. Yep. To think I helped teach you the type matchups, and now you're using them to put the hurt on me. I didn't read that fast enough. A critical hit, a critical moment. That got to be unlocked. You got some kind of gift. Pod. Yes. Where's my beloved? Love you. Come on. Come on, Puddles! Pomod is faster. Would not kill. Knew that. How do you like my real hard hits? Man, it feels good to finally let loose. Puddles, do your thing. Love you, Puddles. You're such a good boy. Ortworm. No, it has the move that absorbs ground types. I forgot about that. Damn it. Okay, no. Go back. I made a mistake. I forgot about that. Damn it. Okay, you're faster. If you survive a hit, you can use the sword thing, your move, and survive. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, you are faster. So Bitter Blade, I don't know if it kills, but it should let you survive another hit. If it's not a crit, you live this. You ate it up. Well done, beloved. There you go. I still think Penny's team is the most banger out of them. Goodra. Thick and Tough. Thick and Tough with Play Rough. Thick and Hun, sorry. Play Rough. Not a kill, but it works. Muddy Water. That shouldn't do a lot. Correct. Accuracy. It's fine. Draining Kiss. Failed. It's fine. Draining Kiss again. We're good. Okay, no, the music, I'm starting to like this one. The Arvid one has been the worst out of the three, right? The Dunsparce, Switch, Annihilate, Close Combat. Close Combat, Annihilate, absolutely. I love the sound of Annihilate so much. You have a tree section to Dunsparce. Bullshit. Okay, Close Combat. It works. I have a good counter to your team. I'm surprised. Quaquabal. Starter versus starter. Swap in. And we're terastallizing. I haven't terastallized in a while, so we're terastallizing. It's all on it is, my last Pokemon. We're gonna fight with everything we've got. I'm faster. That's it. We won. The crown on this one doesn't look so bad, actually. I haven't tried it. Shine blazing bright! My greatest treasure! Flower trick. That's it, Nimona lost. We're on this. Time to visit Area Zero. The opposing Pokeball fainted. Cutscene, I imagine? Okay. Cutscene, yeah. The game just takes a little too long to load at times. It's fine. You did it! This is legit incredible! You're the strongest out there, Anaphase! I mean, you knocked me flat and I was giving you absolutely everything I had! Everything I don't know how to laugh fakely, so... Oh man, Pokemon battling, am I right? It's so much better, so much more fun than I ever knew! Thanks for that incredible match. He beat me for real this time. Friends. The treasure all along was the friendship we made along the way. Now let's give ourselves a minute and have a quick break, Anaphase, before round 2. Which Pokemon shall I bring out this time? Decisions! I like Nimona. Like, her character is... I think my favorite is Spenny, out of the well, no, Arvin, actually. His motivation just was his dog. And that, like, gives him a lot of points for me. Victory Road. Complete. Who be calling? Yo, Arvin here. Whoa, down boy, don't jump up like that. Seems like hearing your voice has old Mabustiff here all worked up, Anaphase. I didn't talk. Oh, but that's not why I called. Nearly forgot. You remember what we talked about before? About going to Area Zero? Yeah. Cause you do, you little know-it-all. Got a mind like a steel trap, huh? Well, all the effort you've been putting in around Paldea has helped you make a name for yourself. Build up some goodwill, that's for sure. So, I've been able to rescue 2 Isles who want to go to Area Zero with us. That should have us ready to tackle anything. So now we all just got to get there. First step will be gathering at Area Zero. I'll be ready and waiting at the Zero Gate. I'll send you a location on your phone too. Don't leave me hanging forever. Yeah, I know what there is. I got there by accident. But I couldn't enter because it was not plot moment. I like to think Mabustiff talks like Blue from Blue's Clues. I don't know, I think it would be funny. Okay, you want something. I'm not sure what. I'm gonna check whatever the fuck you want and then I'm leaving. Hi. Thank you again for your outstanding work on Operation Starfall. I cannot tell you how relieved I am that we are able to help Miss Penny as we did. And I know she's exceedingly grateful for you for your part in all this. So I have one more thing to ask you though. The request is admittedly of a delicate nature. Do you think you could continue being good friends with Penny as you have thus far? Yeah, sure. I must say, I truly am glad to have you as one of my students at the Academy. I believe you more than earned this small token of my appreciation. Oh, thanks. I hope that you will always just stay just as wonderful as you are now, Miss Anneface. He formed a close bond with Director Clabell. Okay, bye! I'm probably gonna get the mythical / other legendaries out of camera. Mostly because I need to look for the swords and stuff, and I think that would be boring. So yeah, I'll be doing that. Bye! I need to get to the town of Larry, if I remember correctly, to get to Area Zero. Larry was to this side, I believe. Aha. Haha. Yes. Come on. You can do it, game. You can load. I'm almost sure of that. Come on. There we go. You can climb and get into Area Zero before the game wants you to go there. I think the gate was over here? Yeah. I do my fair share of exploring out of camera, so... Hey, over here! Where is the Duggar? I only care about Duggar, not you. Where is the boy? The good boy? This is the Zero Gate. It was made so researchers could try to observe the inside of the greater crater of Paldea, what folks call Area Zero. It's our ticket down into the crater. Oh, and speaking of craters, you know that Pokemon of yours? The one I gave you? Area Zero is apparently where Miraidon was born or something like that. Maybe it'll be happy that I can finally come back home. Not that I really care or anything. Anyway, our tuning teammates should be waiting for us inside the Zero Gate. Guess we should head in. Ooh. Interesting. I like it. I like it. I know there's... In this game, there's the Paradox Tyranitar, Delivert, Gardevoir, Hydreigon, I believe as well. I'm missing 2, I'm sure. Whoa, kind of dark in here. There it is. The besties. How Anneface. Arven said there's been tons of strange Pokemon, so here I am. Once she heard she'd get to battle awesome Pokemon, she was here in a second. You're an annoying little pest at the Academy, but I guess you could come in handy for this. Spoken like a guy who wants to get beaten in a battle. No, if they drew hands, Nemona would win. Like, if they got into an actually physical fight, Nemona would win 100%. But more importantly, why it's so dark? And where are the awesome Pokemon? Yeah, it is weird that the lights are off. The last time I was here, the electricity was up and running, but now... Well, now the lights are on. But why? I turned them on. I love you, Penny. You're the best. Seems like they were on power saving mode. I love you, Penny. You're awesome. I hacked into the system controls and overrode the settings. It's you, the kid with the fluffy Eevee back. Do I know you? I guess. My name's Benny. Well, hey, never got to actually talk. I'm Nimona. I'm in class 1A. You must be some kind of tech whiz. You like Pokemon battling too? I mean, she had a good team. You talk like way too much. The director introduced us. When you need someone good with tech, she's a no-brainer. Anyways, Penny here also agreed in a second when she heard it was to help Anaface. That's right, because she's my bestie. I'm not really the adventuring type, but I owe you Anaface, and I paid my debts. She's surprisingly old-fashioned like that. And of course, everyone's known me, Arven. My love includes my mobostive, cooking, and biometric identification in progress. Hello, Anaface. I've been expecting you. Fuck you, son. And it seems you have gathered a group of formidable allies as well. Sorry. Who are you? My missing father. He went for milk and never came back. I am sad. That's my dad. Probably. What? That's Professor Turo? Nimona, student ID, blah 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 blah, Benny ID and something something. I thank you for coming. Of course, Professor. Oh my gosh, it's such an honor to meet you in person. Kind of. I mean, maybe not in person exactly. Arven, did you tell your dad about us? When would I have done that? To begin with, I'd like to ask you all to make your way down into the great crater of Poldia. You can reach the lower chamber using the elevator you can see to your right. Okay, let's go. Father, when can I go to live on my own? Sorry. Please proceed below. Are they not on good terms? Must not be. My guy was abandoned. He was neglected. Of course they're not in fucking good terms. Okay, fine, let's go. Hello. Let me in. Let me in. Biometric identification in progress. Identity is confirmed. Access granted to the lower level. Oh, it opened for us automatically. Not quite. Looks to me like someone's controlling this thing remotely. Once you step through, you will be above Area 0. Anaface, you have brought Miraidon with you? Yes. I thank you for bringing it with you on your many adventures. If you utilize Miraidon's gliding capabilities, you should be able to descend into the depths. You should be able to descend to depths to reach Area 0. Wait, isn't there like an elevator or something? And wait, you say Miraidon can fly? It glides, actually. It's like Buzz Lightyear. When you reach the bottom, I will get in touch again. I hope your trip isn't eventful. Railroading people into stuff, just like always. I can't wait to see that Pokemon live down in area. Oh, that what Pokemon live down? I thought it was like dive down. My bad. Nimona, where the fuck are you going? You don't have the dragon. That girl, is she like incapable of fear or what? I guess we'd better get to go to. Oh, you have so daddy issues and mommy issues depending on the game. Fine, whatever. Anaface, ready for the worst? Always. Good, that's all we need to hear. Get out of that Pokemon of yours and we'll be off. Oh, what's the matter with it? You don't want to go back. No, baby. Let's go. Bullshit. does that logic work? Okay, that's a cool clip, actually. That looked awesome, actually. I love that. Oh. Ooh, pretty. Pretty. I like it. Pretty. And now I'm back here again. I think I might have died once or twice there. You're such a mood. I love you, Penny. What's wrong? What? It chose to go back into its ball? It's probably just hungry or something. I would listen to the dragon that lived here and run away for a reason. Wait a second. Where'd the student council go? Oh, buddy. She went to catch whatever the fuck is in here already. What? She's gone? Don't you think she... Everyone, you have to see this. Every series is amazing. My god. Come on already. I guess your ability to beat will be on tempo, huh? Nice. Biometric identification in progress. For humans identified. Condition satisfactory. Vital signs all within normal range. It appears they were able to make the descent without being harmed. Yes, for sure, with sailing, landing like that. That is good. I had concerns you might fail, given the crudeness of the only available access method. Huh? I think your dead sarcasm detector needs fixing. Aw, you worried about that? That's so sweet. I don't trust this man. You should now make your way to me at Zero Lab in the deepest part of Area Zero. However, the entrance to the lab is barred by 4 locks installed on the exterior which I cannot unlock. 4 locks? On your way to me, you must visit 4 research stations that were constructed inside this crater. For each station, you will be able to disable one of the locks. Do so as you make your way down. I hope you succeed. Yes, let's blah blah get into the lab. Sounds you do funny. Come on, time to find your deepest part of Area Zero. Something something. Police. I don't know. Ooh, Corby. Oh, they don't. Huh. That is but a rock. Alright, this is the only possible way for now. Ooh, that sounds dangerous. Alright. Cool. Why is that terrestrialized? This is the inside of the Great Crater of Paldea. It feels different from just seeing in our textbooks. It's so extensive. We'd normally be able to get in here to see it for ourselves. Where did Miranda go? It seems like it's hiding in this Pokeball. In serio? That's... God damn it, Girafarik! Flora, get us out of here. Can we get back up to the surface without it? Should be alright. Last time I was here, I got a flying taxi out of the crater. They always come through. Raichu, Luffy! None of your business, Beep Squeak. What are you getting all huffy for anyways? Okay, let's keep it up. Because I want to see what happens, so... end up with friends. Ooh. Everything was going off the rails. School was a mess and my French as well, ditto. Oh. So she helped you out while she was taking all the Yims? Awesome. Oh, we're gonna become all friendlies. I love you, I'm sorry I didn't use you. They're fighting over me? That's hilarious, I love that actually. Stop trying to flex on us. Oh my god. The Bazana Face Club. This is so funny. It's so funny to just know they're behind me just chatting while I'm just speed running to get whatever the fuck we have to get. Again, it's weird to me that the trees are kind of terrestrialized in a way. Wonder what that means. Hey buddy. I'm sorry, I saw an object. Miraidon, can you not? Ah, damn it. Hello, Mona. Get stuck in a wall. Why are they giving this to me now? Like, what the fuck was it? Okay, you're cute. But my guy, I don't have the time for this. I have yet to see, like, where we're supposed to go. Oh my god. You're so annoying. If another Girafarig attacks me, I'm going to go for the kill. Where do I go from here? I got stuck. Hehehe. Hehehe. You hurried back to the other so you wouldn't get separated. Oh, come on! Really? Well, whatever. I can probably follow the road again now. So it's fine, I guess. Damn it, I couldn't do it. I did try. I get points for trying. Hello, Burberry. Bye, Burberry. I do love Corviknight so much. I have a shiny Corviknight, and I love it even more. It was my first and only shiny in this game, actually. Ah, there's one of the facilities. Move over, Arvin. Espeon? Huh. Assume I have to keep going this way, but I don't see it. Like, I don't see where we're Chansey. That's good XP. That's very good XP. No, it's not over here. Where are we supposed to be going? I cannot get lost this fast. I hit the Flabébés! They're so small I can't see them! The Flats, whatever their name is. Okay, there's a facility. Oh, here. Okay. I love Corviknight. So pretty. Alright, there's one of this. No, but that's what we're looking for. That must be one of the top buildings. The professor something. I don't know. I don't want to read it. Oh yeah, that's what they're called. Radish rations? Research stations. Well, I was close. Whoa, you have such great memory, Penny. What's great is my common sense compared to you lot, apparently. Shriek. What the heck is that? That's a Pokemon Labramura uses. I don't know if this species could be found in the Great Crater. I mean, it's going to one-shot. You suck, by the way. Are you terrestrializing or what? Flower trick. And you finish it off. Toxic debris is fine. And it fainted, and that's it. It was that simple, really. Are there gonna be a lot more of these rare Pokemon down here, you think? You think that was something? Please, you got no idea how terrifying Arazero really is. Wow, patronizing much? Easy, you two. Let's just head inside the research station. Right, move, move, start running, move. Glimmer Crystal. It's all really abandoned. Why? Oh, are these ancient ruins? They look far too recent for that. It appears you have reached your first research station without incident. This facility was constructed 87 years ago as a way station for those who are buying the Area Zero. So that's why there's a bed. Looks like we can use this place to rest up if we need to. Anaphase, you'd be so kind to disable the first lock. You're the bad guy. You're the bad guy. Why do you have a feeling you're the bad guy? You're very clearly acting like the bad guy. Yes. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Arven knows something's up. Like, he knows. Sure. Ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Dandelion, yeah sure, let's go back out and keep running and keep doing shit. Come on, let's go. It would be so much easier if Miraidon was here, my little baby dragon boy. I almost never saw my dad my whole life. Oh, it's the time for a backstory reveal. Penny, shh. He was always busy with work, hardly ever came home. I cooked for myself, cleaned for myself, something, not had no one to talk to. So yeah, I don't really know him at all. Even there shouldn't do much in. He's a famous genius. But the truth is, I would have rather just had a dad who was here, even if it wasn't anything great. I haven't seen you for ages now, so unless you count the news or whatever. I used to let's get emails sometimes, but even those stopped a couple of years ago. And then there he appears, out of the blue, and some family, right? Oh, but you're not here to judge her or anything. Trap snapped at you like that. Nope, nope. Name's Penny. I was trying to go see my dad. I got about this. You know, I've seen before. Ooh. Machine thing. No. Are they gonna teleport me back up? No, they're not. Woohoo! Idiots! You think I'm gonna take the whole way when I can do shortcuts? Fools! The second research station. About time too. The music here is good. I'm getting used to it. Like, it sounds weird, but in a good way. Phew. Let's head in and take a breather. I thought you'd have a bit more stamina, student cancer girl. I'm just full of surprises. That wasn't a compliment, you know? That's not a deliver. Oh my gosh, so cute! Aw, you wanna have it? I'm gonna give it to you. I want to capture it, but if you want it, I'll give it to you. Deliver! The deliver! What? No! Hannah face, it's battle time! Can I capture it? Can I just quick bullet? I'm gonna try. Can I quick bullet? Actually, can I do that? I sure as hell will try. No, I can't. Damn it. I would have liked it though. Flower trick. I know you're a water steel? Bitch. Oh, well, you went for the Umbreon. Never mind. Wait, you went for my baby Umbreon? How dare you? Die. You do not mess with my favorite Pokemon and my favorite girl. Okay, so I suppose the next one is gonna be with Arven, and the final one is gonna be by myself? Seriously, what was that here? That thing scared me half to death. I was definitely kind of mechanical looking for a delivered, wasn't it? No kidding. Come on, let's go inside already. One more jump scare like that, and I'm done for. Run. Your Pokedex has been updated. Sounds about right. Well, this looks pretty much the same as the first research station. Seems like wild Pokemon didn't come in here. We should be safe to catch our Brad. Hey, seriously, what's with this place? That Pokemon? I've been wondering about that myself. I think maybe the Pokemon was one of those? What's that book? Monster Tavares Zero. Monster Tavares Zero. Yep. So they aren't actually Pokemon? I don't really know. What do you think, Hannah Face? I don't think they're regular Pokemon. Maybe. They definitely do look different, at least. I've never seen any of them in any Pokedex either. I suppose the time has come for an explanation. Some of the life forms that you see residing now within Area Zero are future Pokemon that lived in a distant date we have yet to see. Future Pokemon? What? That's awesome! Oh, come on. There's no way that's possible. The Zero Lab where I am located contains a time machine. It summons the future Pokemon to this place. I don't think it's a time machine. I have my own theory about that. So the thing my dad spent forever researching down here actually got it working? Indeed, though the cost was catastrophic. The cost? A time machine? You mean you can actually travel in, to and from the future? It is theoretically possible to travel to the future. However, for a being such a human, it would not be possible to return to the present. Well, that's horrifying. Dad, you... Why did you call us here to Area Zero? Are we lab rats? Arven, I hate you, son. If possible, I would like to us to speak when we can meet face to face. It will be easier for you to understand once you can see the situation for yourself. Now then, Anaface. Please the central panel there and disable another lock to my lab. Yep. Two locks are still active. Well done. Please continue your efforts at the remaining research stations. Hey, Anaface. You know that book you told me to bring? I think it had something to do with this place. Or more like everything to do with this place. But I'm not the one he expects to face whatever Aldous says. You are. I think you should be the one carrying it. It was in the library. I don't know why you have it. Take care of it for me, okay, Anaface? Yeah, sure, let's go. Fight, 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 fight. Blood, fight, kill, fight, blood. And down we keep going. What were your parents like, Nemona? My parents? Normal, I guess. Are you serious? I even know about your dad. He's on the board of the Rotom board. Ooh, you're rich. Wait, how do you know that? She's a hacker. Famous. And I guess I looked into it. Nemona is actually some pampered, like, little princess from a rich family? No way, that's not my thing. Though, yeah. I guess you could say my mother and father were, like, hands off, but in a good way. My sister will probably take care of the bird. Who's your sister? Who's your sister? I want to meet your sister. Cállate, Penny. What is your family supposed to be, Molar? My family is, unbelievably annoying. I want to meet their families. Pen. Aww. What about you? Your mother's super nice. Yep, Gregory's is amazing looking sandwich she made too. Really? Wish you could have seen that. I bet it tasted great. Yeah, well, I don't know. My dragon ate it, so... There's the next one. Nope, promise, do not bother me. So I'm gonna fight something with Arven now, I'm guessing? It's a pattern. The Corviknights are so pretty. I love them. Come on, we're almost there. Alright, Arven, bring out your dog. I want to see him. Alright, another research station. They're clearly drawing the Professor True to be a bad guy, right? Like, I'm not imagining things. Nice, we get to chill for a minute. Something's gonna jump out at us again. 100% guaranteed. Oh, Penny, such a worry rat. Huh? Oh, but you're shit. It's fine. I have one of you. I have it. I captured it. Leave this to us. We are the team. I do need to switch Flora though. Oh, there's a Dugger. I'm gonna do a U-turn for chip damage. Chip damage and switch into Puddles. It's chip damage, it's fine. I could have done Annihilate probably, but I love Puddles. So. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Yep. Nice, Steph. I'm sorry, it's a bunk. No, it's gonna die. Puddles! No! I should have brought Annihilate out. I'm sorry, Puddles. I love you, buddy. Cross chop. You're a fast motherfucker. Okay, I do gonna need to heal after this one, but it's fine. I still have enough time. See that? Victory Sours! Maybe that the one we saw when we were searching out the Herba Mystica came from down here. You two got to meet one of these Pokemon before we're here to get together? Jealous. If we got things from the literal feature roaming around Paldia, that's a major problem. Isn't Professor Truro doing anything to keep them under control? How could he let this happen? Yeah, right, because it's not like his so brilliant Professor Truro ever messes up. Come on, Anaphase, let's get into that research station. Run. I do need to heal Puddles, so made it to number 3. Vacuum battling when not. Anyone need addressed? You feeling rough, Betty? Oh no, it's not that. I've just been thinking ever since the professor mentioned the time machine. The Pokemon here in Arizero came into our time from the future, right? So what about Miraidon? Isn't it pretty likely that it's also one of those future Pokemon? Yeah. Huh. I think you're onto something. It's kind of giving off future vibes. Even its name sounds futury. Wait a second, I totally forgot. Hey Arvin, you had Miraidon's ball and you told us about its form in the first place. He must know something about it, right? He still remembers that from way back. No wonder you're everybody's little start pupil. Guess I got no choice but to tell you what I know. That Pokemon Miraidon, that is, it was found by my dad when he was working on his time machine. I believe it will be best for me to take over this explanation at this point. Professor! Miraidon, which I entrusted to Anaphase, was the first Pokemon that was successfully retrieved from the future by the time machine. Seriously? Through analysis of its genetic makeup as well as its behavioral pattern, I came to realize what I had discovered was in fact a futuristic form of Cyclizard, the Pokemon commonly ridden in this region. Yeah, that was a given. Well, that makes sense, I guess. They do look alike. Many other Pokemon also came to this place from across the boundaries of time. But I was able to bring over more than 2 special Miraidons. Huh? You mean there's another one around here somewhere? What? If they're family, the other one could still be somewhere in Arizero, waiting to finally be reuniting with our Miraidon. I don't think so. A heartwarming family reunion? Exactly. Imagine how thrilled they'll be if we can get the family back together after all this time. I don't think that's it. Yeah, that sounds nice. If you could proceed, Anaphase. Please disable the next lock. It's in the central panel there. Alright, guys, I need to check something really quick here at home. Let me block my mic for 2 minutes. Alright, my sister told me to check out some error there was with the TVs. It's fixed now. It's whatever. It's fine. Let's move on then. Yes. You heard the professor. Better press it. Disable. One of the 4 locks is still active. Well done. Only one remains now. Please continue on to find a research station. Let's go. No, wait. I need to heal. I need to heal my dearest darling Puddles. Do not mess with my darling dearest Puddles. My dearest one, my darling dear. Alright. Let's keep it up. We need one more, and I could probably shortcut it. Very probably. So Miraidon's a featured Pokemon. No wonder I've never seen it before. And if it's gonna let me battle Miraidon right now, it won't come out of its Pokeball. And he doesn't like battling, okay, Nemona? He doesn't like that. We all live together in the lighthouse. Soon keep a secret, care for him too. So that's why you need to know much about it. Okay, we have to go to a cave. A few folks lived nearby and seeing it, so the secret was out. Once it happened, my dad took it and went back to Area Zero. As what makes sense, it's from Pokemon from a different age. I'm gonna quick ball you. I'm quick balling you. Fuck you. Quick balls are so good. Like, they're so good for no reason whatsoever. I love them. Ice water, I thought you were still type. It's fine. Boxes, yeah, I'll check you later. Okay, keep it going. Miraidon. Okay, not over here, not over here. My bad. Sorry. Okay, over here then. What happened? Hello? What's going on? I don't see the facility. Where are we stopping? Ooh, terastallizing. Oh my gosh, look at all these huge Gorgas crystals. They go all the way to the bottom. I see a TM there. Okay. One sleep and we can kiss our short lives goodbye. I love you, Penny. You're such a moon. Oh, good call. What's your step? So the professor's down there somewhere waiting for us. And that's fine. Totally fine. Alright, team. Watch yourself and let's get to the bottom of this thing. This place looks so unreal. Maybe there really is treasure down here, like stories say. The treasure is the friendship we made along the way. Is this me, or the crystal give off the same glow as the when Pokemon terastallize? There's gotta be some sort of connection. Yeah, there is. Only one way to find out. Come on, everybody, let's keep moving. We gotta go all the way down. They're not letting me slide. Cha-cha, real smooth. Beep, 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 beep. Terastallizing, terastallizing. Hi. You're also getting quick ball. Quick balls are amazing. I love the quick balls. I don't know why people hate them. They're awesome. They're simple. I don't waste time. You're dragon... No, you're flying dark. No. Alright, let's keep it up. I love that they just stop for me to catch the Pokemon. Like, yeah, we should hurry. But if you want to catch it, though, we'll wait for you. It's so funny. So Miraidon came to our age through the time machine. Yep. I lived for a while with the professor. It's a lot of fucking things here that I don't want to run into. The Iron Jugulis is so small, though. So we should be familiar for it, for sure. That's a great chance to invite back to the past. Things I can see him. It's just, yeah, something bad happened here. Like, someone hurt my baby. Who hurt my baby boy? That's not where I was meant to go. Sorry, my bad. There are too many things. I don't want to run into them. That happened. Yeah, thank you, Penny. Love you, girl. You have a brain. Oh, you have PTSD. Trauma. My god. There's a few Gibbles, siren bundles. Possibly. Again, Iron Juggles is so small, it's funny. Make it feel better. Previously, it's not one of us. It's unbelievable. Mostly in a good way. Hello. Ah! Can the cutscene start? Or not? No cutscene. Okay. Oh no. Oh, what happened? This place is a mess. It looks like something were berserker in here. Yeah, but what? Hello, children. Professor, you scared us. I'm sorry. Why is everything all bust up? I'm sorry. Hello, children. Come again? I'm so. Hello, oh, it's something mimicking the professor. Okay. Stop that. You're creeping us out. Initiating restart. Ooh. Well, it was definitely weird. At least almost like, I don't know. It meant it as a joke. It wasn't funny. I still got goosebumps and all. Yeah, I'm not sure I should open this anymore. Unlock's disabled. Hello, can you hear me now? Please forgive my previous transmission. There seemed to be some signal interference. That's not what that was. What do you mean, Arvin? The locks have been all disabled at least. Please make your way to the Zero Loft, which lies at the very bottom of Area 0. Okay, one final heal. How am I with the phone? No, I'm fine. No healing. Let's go. Let's run. We go. We go. We run. We rush. I run. I run. I run. My legs are small, but I still run. There's definitely something off about the professor. Yep. It was just a little dramatic flair to get his chest up for bantering. What? That got you dast? Yeah, maybe it was jest. That's alright. Cool. Something, I don't know. Seems kind of down. Okay, thank you, love you for that. Iron Juggles. Oh yeah, you can go down here. The steps are annoying me right now. Like, you can hear the music, but you hear the steps. And it's becoming increasingly annoying the longer I hear it. Okay, where's the fucking lab? I've been running for so long now, sir. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I was gonna make a fuss out of it, but no more. Alright, so the professor is possessed? Is something pretending to be the professor? Is what I'm getting here, the little lag that it crashed and it's trying to regain control or something? I don't know. This is utterly confusing. Very much so. Here it is, I think. So is there going to be a cutscene activated or Like, he got locked in here, right? You realize this. They were 4 locks he could not access. He was meant to stay trapped here. Question is, why? Have we finally reached the deepest part? We made it. Ready to see if those legends of treasure down here are for real? Yeah, right. That's just fluff to write to fill the textbooks. Hello, children. You've done well to make it here. This track you see before you is Zero Lab. That's where you are, right, Professor? But wait, why does it look like this whole place is being swallowed up by crystals? The crystals here in RSU possess a particular energy. This energy can alter the functions of living things and optimize the performance of machinery. Is this the same asteroid that allows Pokemon to terrestrialize? So this entire building has been terrestrialized? Is that what you're saying? Don't be silly, Irvin. The professor implied something important about the Terra Orbs just now. They're made from the crystal down here in R0, aren't they? I love you. Indeed, Dad, not many know it. Since you have disabled all of our locks, the gate to the Zero Lab should be open for you. But once you open the gate, you will be quickly confronted with the dangerous Pokemon inside. They will likely make a break for freedom. Not a problem. I can take it down. With the 4 of you working together, you should be able to best them. I can kill it myself. Prepare yourself to open the gate. You got me and Anaface here. Doesn't matter what we're up against, we'll be fine. Huh, well, that puts all my worries to rest. Ooh. I didn't think it would be this long. Open the gate? Yes. You decided to press the button and open. Button? Hold on. Huh? Why we're finally getting to lab? Look, it's true that a bunch of really dangerous Pokemon might come at us. Then shouldn't we also have Miraidon help? But he doesn't like Phyton. Yeah, if Miraidon were like how we first saw it in the Union Grotto, that'd be a huge help. I want to see it battle. But it hasn't even wanted to let us ride it ever since we came down to RS0, and it can't enter its battle form in the first place. But it's really strong, I know it is. It ate all those Herba Mystica we found. Too, when it really matters, I'm sure they'll fight. And RS0 is where he used to live. If you bring it out of his bowl now, maybe we'll be able to find his family too, right? That's pretty sensible by your standards, Arbin. That's a fucking lie. I don't know. Go on the face. Let me write it out. Okay, because the Pelota asks me to, but he doesn't want to be here. I'm sorry, baby. Right? Alright, come on, Anaface. Now that we got Miraidon ready, it's time to open the gate. Ooh, that was a shiny Miraidon? No, it's a normal Miraidon. The family reunion, it's happening. I don't think so. I don't think this is a family reunion, buddy. No, something's not right. It's electric dragon, I would assume. Aw, little Pippi. Is the guy being mean to you, Pippi? Aww. What's wrong? Are you bummed that your heartwarming family reunion got cut off like we... What the fuck was heartwarming about that? Thank you! We were this close to getting cut up in a nasty brawl. Wait, for real? Oh my god. Just look at me right and poor thing's terrified. Yet that other one isn't exactly its fault. Yeah, that other Pokemon was giving off some real bad vibes. Not that you shouldn't worry about a thing, but any of that. Once we get you back into your battle form, I'm sure you'll be able to go toe-to-toe against that jerk. If you want to. Brr. Sorry, guess that doesn't really help, huh? Do you think that other Meowth was the one from the dangerous Pokemon the professor wanted us to watch out for? But it didn't. Did the professor say the dangerous Pokemon would be come out from this side? You mean from the inside of the gate? We just. There it is. Hariyama was another of the months. Okay. Okay, so Iron Jackalese is Flying Dark. I don't think I have anything very good with Hariyama. And it's pretty obvious they're not here to roll out a friendly welcome at. There's no way we can handle this many. Don't tell me, they're all featured Pokemon? They got a little disaster on our hands here. Brr. Look, even that's felt ready to bail. Then I guess it's my turn, I've been waiting. Alright, let the fight begin. I mean, you're still a ground type, so it should do something to you. Bling, bling, bling. Oof, didn't do that much. But Drill Wrench, ooh, didn't. Did not kill. To who? The Lycan, I assume? Yeah, okay. Lycan's down. The U-turn should kill, though. It's not very effective, but it's chip damage. It didn't kill. It's probably good to do against Stomping Tantrum to that one. Still gonna bring you out, just in case. Oh, it lived. Okay, wait, this is finished then. Close combat. Okay. Someone's live. Hold on. I just got a notice that someone's live. Who's live? Please don't let it be Misa. Okay, we're good. Whoa, they're strong. Now this is a worldwide challenge. I'm glad you're on our side, but you're still really annoying when you say stuff like that. Ah, they're coming at me? Anaface, help me out here. Will you? Are they still fighting? Like, I know they're not all steel type, but you look like a steel type. Are you still a fighting type? It's a good question. If you are... You're lowering the attack? Okay, yeah, you lower the attack. I use Play Rough. It avoided the attack. Seismic Toss. With the Umbreon. That works. Play Rough again. Lowering the attack again. That's really good on you, Penny. I love you so much. It's super effective. Okay, so you are a fighting type. I wonder if the crit will do more. It's not super effective. Okay, yeah, we're done with this. Well done, Penny. The future must be terrifying. And we have Iron Juggalos, which I think I'm gonna take with Arven. Yeah, and if this Pokemon get out, we're gonna have to gigantic mess in our hands. We gotta go after him, Penny. Why me? Wait, hold on, Nimona. Wait, I get the feeling you're enjoying all of this. I hope that you then can handle her pair. But at least the crowd's been thinned out now. Guess it's up for us to deal with what's left. Let's go for the strong looking of this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use U-turn here. I'm not risking Flora. Flora is too good to lose. I'm U-turning. Yep, U-turn. I don't know what even to switch into. Excalibur is probably my best shot. Nope. You. Sweat. That was stupid. Yeah, okay, we're good. Icicle Crush. Yeah. That's what I was afraid of, leaving Flora out. No, it's me. I'm scared. I don't even Flora got anymore, but whatever. See? The power of friendship had us perfectly in sync. Whole things were tied and aren't thing together. Still scared, huh? You worried you might have to face that other one of your kind? Well then, let me take some of that burden. Perf. So on a face, you take the partner here and take care of the business. Got it. I mean, you suck, but your dog is good, so I'll give me that. Raiden, you really ruined my whole childhood, you know? But it's not like seeing you cowering and scared out of your wits make me feel any better about it. You've got amazing powers if you just use them. And you've got us too, so don't even think about losing to a jerk. Be brave, stand up, and fight. Go, 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 run, 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 go, 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 run. I wanna eat. I'm hungry, but I feel like this is the end of the game. Like if I stop now. Turo? Human presence detected within the Zero Lab. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Aren't you human? Deceptivity. What? Oh, you are a robot. Hello, Wanaface. Thank you for coming. You have a Master Ball? Where did you get a Master Ball? When I get my Master Ball? That one is far less tractable and far more aggressive than the one you've traveled with. Your Miraidon fled Area Zero because it lost to the other one in a territorial struggle. I'm afraid that there is something for which I must apologize. I am not the true Professor True. I figured. I am artificial intelligence the professor created, imbued with his memories and knowledge. Oh! Oh! Arven was not to be blamed. It was the original professor who felt too cruelly judged its full power, wanting more from it to survive and thrive. This is why he drew himself in front of your Miraidon in an attempt to protect it. Oh no! Previously, the director Clabelline asked to be put in contact with you. I was never more than an AI. And a face. The reason I asked you to come to me is because I have one last thing to do here in the Zero Lab, and I desire your help. In short, it was for you to put a stop to the time machine the original professor created. Oh no! Any questions can be addressed when we make our descent. Follow me. Go, 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 run, run, run. I run, I run, I run. I'm lucky and like shit, but I run, I run, I run. Beep, 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 coming. Ooh, sorry, man, I have an object. Ha! Wonder who that's for. Miraidon, probably. The elevator will take us down to the lower level. Step inside. I have a feeling you're not good. I have a feeling you're tricking me. Like, yeah, you're an AI because the other professor died, but you could very well also be the very professor that got possessed by some sort of AI. So, I don't know. It's odd. It's strange. It is truly a great relief to me that you came. I will answer any questions you may have. Sorry, the screen is small. Is there anything you wish to know? What is an AI now? What happened to the real professor? Yeah, professor. As I explained to you before, the original professor no longer exists. During the destruction of the research station, his physical body received grievous injuries that left it unable to sustain life. I am afraid that this fact may be difficult for his son, Arven, to accept. I now managed to Zero Lab in the original professor's place. Is there anything else? What is this time machine? It's the original professor and I worked on together. It sends the Pokeballs to a different point in time to catch Pokemon there, and he can then draw them back here to the present. And when he was alive, Professor Truro had a great fascination with Pokemon from another age, what you might call future Pokemon. Even as we speak, the time machine continues to automatically draw future Pokemon to this time. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Not really, but I have to ask. As an AI, I know what an AI is. A computer drives your professional knowledge, and the memory is calculated by thoughts and actions. The result of those calculations are expressed by this mechanical body, which resembles the professor in every way. Humanity does not in fact possess the knowledge to develop such sophisticated AI at the present, but the crystals that make up the Zero Lab have made such a thing possible here. They are also why I cannot leave this place. Is there anything else you wish to ask? What is it you really want? The original professor had a dream of a world in which future Pokemon might live alongside present-day Pokemon in harmony. But these Pokemon have gained a strange power due to the adaptation in the distant future, and this power has proved to be too terrible. Their very existence brings destruction to the ecological balance of the current age. The original professor would say that such destruction is a natural part of life. At present, the barrier around RA0 is still working to keep the future Pokemon from escaping into the rest of Paldea, but we've begun to see Pokemon appear that can break the barriers such as iron threads. Eventually, they will break free of this walled garden known as RA0 and run rampant across the Paldea region. And when they do, the rich and varied ecosystem of Paldea will be trampled beneath their coming. I may have been created as a copy of the professor, and yet, I cannot seem to find the logic in allowing such a tragedy to occur. But any hope of preventing it would require overcoming the greatest AI that the original professor devised. Anaphase, you have become a formidable Tyrian. Now use that strength you gained to destroy the dream True once cherished. Sure. I appreciate your willingness to help. You're gonna fight me. You're gonna fucking fight me, aren't you? Holy shit. This looks no, this looks awesome. Say shit what you want about the game. This looks so cool. Behold. This is the time machine we perfected using the power of terrestrial phenomena. Break it, smash it with a bat, smash it with a bat. To stop the time machine, you will need to use the professor's ID, which has been embedded in the Violet book. It was very like the professor to put the final key we would need in that book of all places. He loved the volume since childhood. If you place the biology book on the pedestal here, you will be able to stop the time machine. I call bullshit. Oh, hello, Exit Lion. I didn't see you there. Sorry, I was distracted by the game. Hi, welcome. There's just one issue. Yeah, I call bullshit on you. If you try to stop the machine, I will most likely attack you, huh? Artificial being that I am, my own desires can be overridden by the system's programming. Once that happens, I'm afraid I will become more than a battle machine, bound to defeat anyone identified as an obstacle by my code. My battling abilities are peerless. They are built upon analysis of all battles carried out by the various champion of the Paldea region. Not me, idiot! I'm the new champion. Having seen the bond between you and your Pokemon, however, I believe you can prevail. Once you've readied yourself for this fight, please place the Violet book. I'm doing good. I'm finishing Pokemon Violet after so long. It took me so long to finish, but here we are. And I'm not spoiled. I don't know how this fight goes. I don't know what Pokemons he has. I have somehow managed to go blank into this, and I'm excited about that. Access denied. Shutdown command overridden. Reinitializing. It's up to you now, Anaphase. Iter switching to slip mode. Activating offensive. Ooh. Oh, this looks awesome. Like, the game looks so bad at times, but this looks good. This looks awesome. The music slaps. At last. At last my dream is within reach. And you're not getting in the way. Oh, this sounds so cool. Okay, so he has all featured Pokemon then, I'm assuming, if they come from the machine. Aitruro has initiated a battle. Give me Master Bolts, I want that. Volcarona. Oh. You're fire. Absolutely, you're fire. I'm U-turning. I'm not risking it. I don't know who you think you are, but I'm not about to let you get in the way of my goals. Oh, the music is awesome. U-turn. Chip damage. And switching into puddles, probably. It's a fire type. It's 100% a fire type. I don't know what else. But I don't think they remain the bug type. It's the fire one, I'm sure of. Slotch wave. Okay. That wouldn't do shit. Yeah. This is the power that distant future holds. Splendid, isn't it? You really are corrupted. My god. I don't think you have levitate, do you? Oh, this is like quiver dance? No. Okay, we're good. Okay, that's it. We're fine. We're fine. Now, this interesting child. Do you actually understand future Pokemon weaknesses? No, that was sheer luck. That was absolutely sheer luck. Ba, 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 ba. Iron Thorns. Who's Iron Thorns? I don't know, it sounds like a grass type? So, Bitterblade, I guess? Who's Iron Thorns? I made a mistake. You were not a grass type. Oh no. I'm hoping you are still type. You're not. Okay. Oh, you're dead. Yep. Okay, but I'm assuming then you kept. Okay, you're not a steel type. You surely are a rock type. What new type did you get? I don't believe that you kept. Okay, Meowska. Meowscarada. With Flower Trick. Flower Trick. 1, 2, 3, snap. Okay, we're good. Rock something. You were rock something. What? Some sort of horror has occurred here. Recalculating the critical damage. The music slaps. If there's one thing I know Pokemon always delivers on, it's on music. Okay, Iron Jigglypuff. I do know that one. Excalibur with Icicle Crush. That's some good music, damn it. Icicle Crush. That's gonna hurt. But I eat it. Okay, super effective. It's out. 3 down, 2 to go. Iron Hands, Hariyama. Play rough. Play rough is my best shot, I think. Fake out. Damn it. Well, it's chip damage. It's fine. Play rough. Didn't do shit. Okay. Drain Punch. What if I just do the same with Draining Kiss? What then? Crit. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna heal a lot. I eat any other hit he handles, and another play rough should kill it. You crit as well, you little fucker. Okay, play rough should kill. I hope it kills. Okay, play rough kills. What's next? Iron Bundle. That's the delivered. Close combat. Iron Bundle, that's close combat from Annihilate. And I don't know what next. Close combat. You wasted a turn. Iron Bundle fainted, and what else? Who's left? Iron Valiant. I stay. The winning is 0. I think I'm sacrificing an Annihilate if it have to, because this is the Gardevoir Galaith, right? Yes. I remember you were fighting, but I don't remember. Shit. I knew you were fighting. I don't remember if you took the Fairy or the Psychic, but we're about to find out. Yep, you took the Psychic. Motherfucker. Okay, I still have Flora or Dandelion with Foul Play, which should do enough damage. I don't know how much, but some damage. If I'm faster, that is. Then you shit. What typing are you? Okay, fine. It's okay. We can still do this. I have some revives there. It's fine. I can manage. So you're Fairy then. I'm about to figure it out. Break. Oh, Dick and Jeff, I love you so much. Yes. Okay. We won. Woo! Impossible. Ooh, I fried your circuit. Sorry about that. I don't see him. Is he there? Oh. Why did you start circuit? It makes no sense. Okay. Anaface! Oh, my friends. What is this? Did you already beat all the battles without me? Okay, I'll what if you... Who are you, really? Thank you for everything. The time machine has finally been stopped. You're really not my dad, are you? Oh, look how big you've grown. So proud of you, my... Sorry, you were alone so long. Our security system failure. Security system failure. Threat to time machine detected. Threat to time machine detected. What's going on? It's another army of Pokemon on its way here? It cannot be. What do you mean? I thought I was finished. An obstacle is preventing the machine from performing as intended. Activating Paradise Protection Protocol to remove the offending obstacle. What's keeping the time machine running? Truly all the professor care about? Looking at the Pokeballs except those registered to True Aldi. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight with Miraidon then. Program initializing. Sorry, children. This is too much for you. You must run. Alter disabled. Paradise Protection Protocol initialized. Ow. It's going to be the Miraidon, I'm assuming. Right? Miraidon versus Miraidon? You're not getting in the way. You're challenged by AI to... Oh, that's so cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I can't. Yeah. Oh, but Miraidon's Pokeball is... How are we supposed to even battle? Back? Run, I guess? Some crazy electrical signal is jamming our Pokeballs. Even I can get them open. Swap in. Oh! No, it's fine. I figured it out. It's okay. I managed. Because the Pokeball of Miraidon was originally Professor Churros. Yeah, that makes sense. Voice acting is what Pokemon needs, I assure you. It would be so much better with voice acting. Come on, my beloved little dragon. You can do it. My boy. My toothless looking dragon, you can do it. Let's go. Versus. Hard drum engine. It boosts electric terrain. Okay. Power grid. You don't have anything dragon type? Are you kidding me? Are you Terra Blast, I guess? It did something. Maybe. I'll see when I get there. I think after finishing the main story, I will just finish the stream. So you can stick for that. But, I don't know, maybe after the game I would like some help. Because I do need to find the stakes things for the other legendaries. Hey, I did that, you bitch. What if I lose this? What would happen if I just lost this? It would be funny. Charge. You're going to make your electric attack. Maybe for the next stream, honey. Maybe for the next stream because I am hungry. I do want to go eat after finishing the game. So I want to finish this final arc and then I'm gonna do the searching for the legendaries. So it's okay. Hang in there, Anaface. Aw, thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome. Welcome to the family. Oh, I'm dead. Or not. Ah, of course. Because friendship, I guess. Yeah, I didn't do shit. I need to use full restore and go back to the power stone, I guess. That's special attack. Ha. Back. I do have full restores. I have them from the Elite Four battle. Oh yeah, I imagined, but you know, still, it stresses me out to see the 1P there. It's a personal thing. I have to get it out. Oh man, we can really pull off the win here. This doesn't look good. Nemona, shut up. Anaface, your Terra Orb is glowing. Anaface, Miraidon, Terrastalize, and finish this off. Sure. Rose my attack for some reason. Terrastalize, and I'm gonna do Power Gem. Nope, Terra Blast. I'm stupid. I didn't see it. My bad. It's fine. The next hit. It's whatever. Yeah, my bad on that one. I mean, that's gonna do damage, yeah. Anyway, so it's fine. help him, you'll be passed around this time, Terastallite and getting some super yeah, I know, Penny, was my mistake, okay? I misclicked. Let's finish this with a Terra Blast. It should kill, right? Yeah, it's dead. Yippee! Ba-ba-da-ba-dum. You defeated the Paradise Protection Protocol. And? There is. You did it! It's not going berserker anymore? How very astounding to think that you would manage to defy even the original professor's final protections. Are you back to normal? Yes, a completely unforeseen outcome, even for an AI possessing the most sophisticated technology ever conceived. Even to the brink of despair, you children did not give in and instead prove your worthiness. Showing the wisdom to think for yourselves, the courage to hold faith in your friends, and the fortitude to do what you had to be done. No matter how challenging of a future may await you, I believe you will be capable of walking whatever paths you choose for yourselves now. With pride, I thank you. Anaphase, I thank all of you children. But I am afraid that the time machine cannot be put to a complete stop so long as I am here. It appears I myself am part of a system that ensures the machine reboots when stopped. Huh? What does that mean? I'm sorry. You know, when I was watching you all on your adventure from down there, I felt a sense of jealousy. I envied you for your freedom. The way you came together, working in league with your fellows and caring for them. The way that you sought strength to do better yourself, throwing all you are into your battles. The way you would face down even the greatest enemies to save that which you love. The way you never ceased to seek nor to fight for a treasure all your own. Rawr. And the way that you soared free to the very skies on those wings of yours. I wish that I too might be as free as you all, free to seek out which I might treasure. Above all else, not bound. Your own treasure. As long as I remain here, the time machine will not stop, for I am inextricably connected to it. So I have made a decision. I will use the time machine to journey to the world of the future I have dreamed of. What? You can't just leave now, right when we finally reached you? I'm not going only so the time machine can be stopped. I also cannot deny my desire to see what the future world myself. Is this what it feels like to have your heart race with the thrill of adventure? Oh, Arven, I'm sorry that I kept the truth from you for so long. I inherited all the thoughts and wishes of your professor, and so I understand better than any, your father truly loved you. You can't just go and say things like that now. No, I suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Arven, Miraidon, Anaphase. It's a little sad, but I'm afraid this is goodbye. Father! I'm sorry, I just have a feeling Arven's characters should say father. But whatever. Farewell, my free adventurers. I bid you adieu. Why are you taking the book? Well, sure. Whatever. No, this looks awesome, actually. In my opinion, Scarlet and Violet is an amazing improvement story-wise from Sword and Shield. Because, I'm sorry, but the story of Sword and Shield was awful. How could you just go? Dad. Harbin, you okay, bud? it's Pokemon. We've seen weirder shit. Yes, somewhere down I kind of already knew it. I knew the thing was fact, but when it said my name, using his voice and wearing his face. And if it was fake, it felt real, you know? And so I... Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Thank you, Miraidon. You cool, bro. I guess Miraidon is sad too. Oh, but that battle, how cool is that? It's so strong! You want a sandwich, buddy? You earned it. If it tries to notch at me for a belly rub while it's huge like this, I seriously think I'm gonna die. Hey now, let's not skip over the big win here. Anaphase and Miraidon just saved all of Baldia. That's right, you both did amazing. Thanks, Anaphase. Yeah, that's my butt Anaphase for you. You know, Arben, even the professor's gone, I bet he's finally having a real fun adventure of his own in the future. The magic of Pokemon, anything can become a war machine. That's the fun. Yeah, thanks, Penny. Yeah, sorry. What do we do now, Anaphase? Let's go home. You said it. Come on, everyone. Let's make our way home. And that's the end of Pokemon Violet, I think. Is there a post-game? Because if there's a post-game, I'm gonna do it... maybe not tomorrow, but soon. Or else it's just the roll credits. Nemona is a character that lives in their own head, for me. They're a character that doesn't process things as we do. She's so hyper, her brain just doesn't acknowledge it. And that's it. Okay, there is a post-game. But that's for future Anaphase. Present Anaphase wants to go eat after this scene is over. Okay, everyone, listen up. What is it? Let's take the long road home and get a little more fun out of this adventure. I don't really... Sounds great. If we can load up on the snacks first, I'm in. Hey, Anaphase, not you too. My guy just found out his father fucking died. And we were like, let's go more adventures and eat something. You'll be fine. Alright, fine. I guess I'll go. Aww. And the treasure was the friendship we made along the way. How sweet. You see tonight, it could go easy. Wait, no, that's copyrighted. It's copyrighted. It's copyrighted. Hold on. No, 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 no. I can listen to it. You can't. This was the Ed Sheeran song, right? It's copyrighted. I can't play that. I can't fucking play that song. It's copyrighted. Nintendo, what have you done? The song is nice though. But yeah. Well, the credits roll. I consider this game to be better than Sword and Shield. Not graphic-wise, because it hasn't changed that much. There are changes, but they are not as impressive. But story-wise, it's very good. Because it has different paths you can explore in your own time. They all connect in a way. It's an interesting story. While Swords and Shields was shit. It was trash. There made no sense for President Rose to be like, I have to destroy the city for the future because in 1,000 years we won't have energy. My guy, you have 1,000 years to find a better solution. It made no sense to me. If the threat was imminent, then maybe it would have made sense. But it doesn't, so... I'm sorry there's only my voice in the credits, but I refuse to get copyrighted for Nintendo. I refuse to let that happen. You feel like the billion miles away. Make me feel that. Alright. Well, I'm waiting for the credits to end so I can say my goodbyes. I don't want to get copyrighted, Nintendo. God damn it. Yeah. Like, the problem is, in 1,000 years, your energy won't be here anymore. You have 1,000 years to make and think of a better solution than fucking destroying the world. That's why I did not like the story of Swords and Shield at all. I like the message of the characters finding their own path and following something they didn't think would be their thing and finding they enjoy it. But beyond that, it's trash. I hate it. And Leon sucks. I'm sorry. he's a good champion, but his character stresses me out a lot. But beyond that, pretty good game, to be fair. I did like these characters a lot. My favorite was Penny, by far. Arven's story with his dog just get my little heart going. Like, I would cry for that dog. Nemona can be annoying at times, but it's explained and part of her character. And she doesn't appear in the game that much often to make you feel stressed or overwhelmed by her. It's balanced. The gym leaders having their own lives and past is interesting as well. And overall, I like the game. I like it very, very much. Can only hope to see what the DLCs will bring and the post game. But until then, I think that is all on my part. So, here I am. Yes. Penny one was decent. Demona was like every gym fight. Yeah, Nemona has charm to her character for me. It has some sort of charm. Penny was my favorite by far. She's just a mood. Okay, we're back to the normal Pokemon music. Hold on. Is there anything important? No, but it's the normal Pokemon music. Okay, I can put that. I can let that sound. So, that will be all for today on my part. Thank you very much for watching this on stream like Exit Lion here, or watching it after stream. Whoever does that. And before I finish, I'm sorry buddy, but you're gonna have to face my spam. So if you're watching this on Twitch, you can go to my Twitch page and find two links. One to the YouTube Bots page, where you can find every single stream I've ever made before and watch it if you want. Or my Twitter, which you can also follow and find little snippets of my life and get notified whenever I'm going to stream. However, if you are watching this on the YouTube Bots page, you can check the description to find the links to my Twitch and my Twitter. I love you very much. Like and subscribe. That goes for Twitch as well. Follow me on Twitch. It's free. And that's all I have to do today. Anaface is out. Bye bye, everybody.